Okay. Start on. All right. Let's live stream. Yada yada yada. Oh, and my next match is ready. That was quick. Did I not get a skip? Tragic. Please wait for your opponent to complete a previous match. Okay. Dot dot dot. Otherwise, this is working. Sim sound working. Stream health is excellent. Da, da, da. And we wait probably for a while, huh? Let's see. I got the buy round, I think. So where is it? Um, here. Okay. So just a bit of waiting. You saw the OP15, Lucy? Yeah, I'm. No. It's. I am making a video analyzing round 5 in the regionals that was played. It was Teach versus Lucy. And I want to recreate some of the board scenes, at least a little bit, to kind of highlight kind of some of the alternative routes things would have gone. Because there were some serious misplays, especially on the Lucy side. Teach played fine, but also some mistakes that would have changed a lot. And so I went into solo versus self and put both sides up. Put Lucy on first because I want Teach to go second, and so I guess it translates it over for my other deck, for the other mode. Watch the videos. Teach could have won. Yeah, I mean, like there were like Lucy threw the game like twice, like late game where he could have just killed both Teaches or other like productive stuff, and at one point he kind of just like, if Teach had found a black hole in the turn, just through the draw or stage or life, he would have won on the spot. And so I don't know, but he didn't, so he lost. Earlier on though, Teach could have played it better. The whole thing with Doc and Leo is always the best in the matchup, but it was navigatable in a better manner. Now it seems that I got a buy round, which is fortunate. But there's a dude here whose name is like Serra una volta, un torneo, and then just loops that. Like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like 18 times or something repeats those words. I don't know why there isn't a cap on words in your name. Either way, I get a buy round one, which of course makes things just a little bit easier. What do you think about the triple dog turn? It definitely felt nice, but I feel like it might have been the wrong play. Yeah, so the right play was that on his four down turn, he played a caribou and a dog, and he used one of his two dogs to shoot the um, Bellow Betty one cost and passed. And then he lost his dog Q to a Rebecca swing, and he couldn't really block it or counter it because he had another Rebecca to swing and leader. And then after his dog dies, his opponent has a Rebecca on board and plays Leo and a Cavendish. And of course, he has another rested Rebecca, which he just swings into and kills. But he has one active Rebecca and Leo and Cavendish. And now he has to do that awkward combo he did where he played another dog, shot both the one costs, and then played Black Hole, right? Um, However, if on the four down turn he had just used the second dog, killing one of the Rebeccas as well, not just the Bellow Betty, then he would have two rested dog Qs on the board. Um, and the opponent has just the Rebecca. Now, if he uh, if the Rebecca dies, mm, would he even have the Rebecca left? Let me check the board here real quick. Yeah, no, the Rebecca would be gone because like he can't really swing. Um, yeah, he can. He would have the Rebecca active and then play Cavendish and Leo. Uh, again, but he would just basically he has to kill a dog because if he has Cavendish and Leo on the board and Teach has two dogs and then plays Augur. He can use dog to shoot to shoot the Leo, and then Augur dog to shoot Cavendish. So with two rested dogs, he has to swing into one of the dogs anyways. Basically, just keeping it active was pointless, and it cost him an enemy one cost. Um, and he would have just been in a much better position. Uh, Even if he doesn't have the Augur combo, which he would have, because he did have the Augur, he trashed it actually that turn, which was also awkward, because on 2 Dawn he left the Dawn open, and on 3 Dawn turn was punished because Lucy played two Searchers, got a board full of one cost, and is that thus able to use Leo, and is also can kill the dogs with the little free swings. And then on Lucy's 5 down turn, where we know he's gonna play Cavendish because he searched for it, and Leo because he searched for it, then he leaves it. He turns them off, which is really stupid. If he turned them off the turn before, then either Lucy wouldn't have gotten his searchers in, or he wouldn't have played his one cost. In which case, our uh, our board position is much more comfortable. But yeah, that was awkward. Or if you don't do it that turn, then also don't do it the next turn. Nothing's gonna happen. Keeps the auger in hand. Um, it was clearing the Rebecca with the Caribou swing was also weird. Like in the end, his opponent ignored Caribou and swang into life, which was odd. Normally you just do it with leader swing. It's not like we super need the pressure. But yeah, that was a weird organization of dog cues. But like in his defense, the whole mess of dog cues, Leo, and one costs is a pain when playing against Lucy. I guess both were very nervous. Not gonna lie, I don't think I would do any better. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're in a different spot then, right? It's much more exciting. There's people watching. It's real life. Of course, you're much more nervous. But while that makes it understandable to mess up, it does not change it from. It's still a fuck up, right? It's still a mistake. Uh, Hey Joe, hey Mowgli. The tournament itself has started, but I got a buy round. Mm, so now I have to just wait for a little. Mm, Dum dum. We just wait. I guess it's kind of awkward to start the stream for the tournament, and then the first thing you hear when you're on the stream is like, yeah, it's gonna be like 20 minutes. I mean, it's kind of hard to hard to guess because my opponent is mm, oh shit. Uh, in the bracket, I recognize one of the people above me, Fancy Munch likes. So if I win this upcoming match, and Fancy Munchlax wins his first round and then the second one round, I'll play against him in the third round, which would be cool, unless he decides to stream snipe me. But hey, testing OP16 is more fun than playing OP15. Yeah, sure, bro. Go play. Go look at leaks and reveals. Hey, I was wondering. Oh, hey, Wasabi. Hey, I was wondering if you've played an Exo Grand Battle yet, and if so, how it went. Pretty well. I always get the thingies mixed up between Pirate Party um, and that can be multiple, right? Mostly just the is it? Oh yeah, no, it's just the unlimited. I think I got one did pretty well. I think I managed to dodge Red Rock users. No playing on the dev sim. Doing the lords are figuring out the matchup so you can copy my deck list again. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that, bro. Um, matchup Munchlax, Red Green Luffy, free. Oh, he's playing Red Green Luffy? Okay, cool. Well, that is under the assumption that I win my next round. And we can pray for him to win his 2 rounds. Wait, we must nonetheless. Who knows whether Circ can or RP, it's just the 2 letters R and P, which of the two will win their 10th match? But the duration of that can really vary. Probably another 5 to 10 minutes. Today was fun because we had like an 8v8, our local store versus a local store, a different one. Mm, only yeah, 3 random matchups. Only one leader per store. What? Okay. That bugged for a moment, I think. I'm guessing it blacked out for you too as well, because it said connect your encoder to go live. I was scared it would just fucking silence. Can I play UP? Like, can I play up like blue purple Luffy? Is that the question? Whether or not I'm able to play blue purple Luffy? I'm guessing I could play blue purple Luffy. If I read the deck list and practice it like 2 games, I should be good enough. But that aside, not fully certain. Mm, Wait, we must for a bit longer. I gotta find a good way to kind of do the match analysis of like the Lucy versus Teach one being like understandable and easy to follow my train of thoughts. without being God knows how much work. Should be able to do it. There's only a couple of things that need like separate scenarios shown. Uh, the later ones from the Lucy swing perspective are pretty straightforward. Uh, don't think you need to go too deeply into that. Clicking back and forth a bit. Feel bad letting you guys randomly wait here. But what can I do? Hit me with random questions, I don't know. As we wait for this to... I'll need to do a timestamp or something for when it actually starts. Don't want people starting this, like watching, separately, not live, but later watching the stream and dipping after, nothing happens for 10 minutes. I guess I could consider starting the stream only once I actually get a match. But I'm sure, I also just keeping it active for a bit. Show deck list, it's in the description of the video. It's also in the description of like every video and stream I upload. So if you can't access the description of the stream, which I think you can, just go on any of my other videos and scroll. And it's right there. It's also on the Discord server, and like most people say, I don't know. You get the gist. I guess leaving the stream just active for a bit helps. Just to slowly give more and more people time to actually join. Now, how long have those others been in game? It's 17 past, and I'm guessing they started like 2 minutes in, so it's been like 15 minutes. So we are starting to reach a point where we can expect our match to show up. As we wait some more. Wait some more. I don't want people leaving the fucking stream just because my opponents are too slow at the game. Well, I guess they aren't my opponents quite yet. Maybe I could have started a normal rank game, but... Oh, no, that wasn't mine. The bracket updated and somebody, finished, but it was the match, like, one below. Sad. Once you get into it. Yeah, but I mean, starting at, the tournament generally starts at 11, well, 11 p.m. my time, which is somewhere in the afternoon for Americans. Can you recommend me a deck for starting on the TCG? Huh. I mean, Teach is fantastic, but the learning curve is incredibly steep, so, maybe not the best to start with. What leader... What leader does one start with as a good leader? Let's look here. Hello. Why is it not updating? Okay, there we go. So, Teach aside, I suppose a good leader to start with would be something that is relatively simple with a focus on fundamentals, I would say. Um, Something that doesn't focus too hard on specific new mechanics or interactions, but is just relatively straightforward. I guess something like Ace might be good. Uh, don't play trigger slop. I've gotten a match, boys. Boys, we got our match. It is finally time. My opponent is ready. We have waited long enough. We await allocation. We send a code, which has way too many W's in it. Like 4 consecutive W's. Green, yellow, law. That seems like a bad idea. Red Sanji? Nah, also not good. It's like everything gets rush and it's like a very, not a good, I think like you want something kind of balanced when it comes to gameplay. Black Red Sub, Black Croc, true. Black Croc, let's go. Woo! We even win the coin toss. The only annoying thing about Black Croc is, let me add stream marker. There we go. Okay, so he does have, he does play the thingy. Oh, he KOs her right away to get the trash going. Okay, so he set up the Zala in the trash. I'm tempted to play Tool of Feats. What can you play on 3? Nothing really. I'll play Tool of Feats and on 4 I'll activate them both and play Dock. There's no real good play for him here. He can try to play a 1 cost to have something to kill the feat, and then we bring out the Dock. This is almost as free as getting matched against Joe in ranked. Oh, do I just play Burgess then? Probably. Well, at the moment he can't kill them. On 5 he'll actually be able to kill the Lafittes, but tempo-wise, I guess I won't swing with Burgess right away. It's free value. Is it worth playing the Dock? I'll probably not be able to proc it anyways now that he's not playing 1 cost. I'll wait for a different time then. You gotta teach Mir. Good luck. Lafitte army, let's go. I started with green Jimbei. That's a pretty weak deck. I guess while you don't want something overly, complicated, you don't want mega simple, and you also just don't want weak, right? Suppose I could have used the Lafitte just under the high chance that I find more searchers, like another Lafitte, or like another Lafitte or a stage. We're just waiting until the time is right. We activate a Lafitte, we find our stage. We don't swing with Burgess because we don't have a way to defend it. We have a teach. Do I keep the Tempest Kick? Tempest Kick Black Hole is nice. Not really, I guess I could just shoot this if I get Augur. But it'll probably swing with this anyways. Wait a bit longer. Hopefully we can eat a swing here with Lafitte. Hopefully he rests this so I have a target to swing into. But 3 5k swings, 6k swings. Well, okay. If I go straight for the Luffy, okay. So Tempest Kick Black Hole would be appreciated. I need an Augur. Stage. I can kill this. I can kill this. There's that. That leaves me 2 Dawn open. Nightmare Luffy is like one of the few actual win conditions he has, so. Probably Myra just to have something to do. Do I swing with him? He'll be at 7. He doesn't have great ways to kill it, and I have a good amount of counter in hand. I was hoping I'd get a... Eight will go through or kill Babe. Okay. Happy with that scenario. I don't need 5 cost anymore, because I'm just gonna play 10 cost. If he plays a big body and swings like... Yeah, okay. We're good, we're good. I think plays Crocodile and it's just over. Because he just... 10 cost Teach is just too smooth of an answer. Miss Merry Christmas, that is annoying, but... It is what it is. I could grab another stage in preparation, but... Unnecessary. We'll just swing 6, 6, and 8. 10 cost. This should eat 2 cards from hand. And also do 1 damage. We trash one of the dogs. This goes alive. He goes down to 2. Next turn I can either kill him or put him down to almost dead. The game is over. We are cooking. Da, 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 da. I mean, he doesn't have a swing, so I just block. Oh, he's using the combo so that he can stun the Teach. Not bad, not bad. And then he can still play Miss Merry Christmas. Oh no, okay. Never mind, I was thinking too far into it. No black hole, so this is unkillable. He is not at 7 yet though, but he is very, very close. Now, I guess swinging 7 is a good amount here. Or I guess first I should play this, see if I find a black hole. I do not. I could do it again. Anyways, so I could swing 7 here. He has to drop 2 cards. It's kind of like inefficient countering for him, right? He has to drop 2 cards to get to 20. Like if I were to swing 9, he could drop 2 cards to get to 8, and then the thingy procs and puts him to 10. So by swinging 7, he has to counter. Lose 2 cards, he goes to 7. From there on, I would need to have every swing hit. Can I guarantee that after using 1? I would have to swing more than 9. I'd have to swing 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 11 with leader. I can buff the Teach up. 11 with Burgess and 13, or like 11, 12, 12. Would probably kill him. Would I die? No. I don't actually die in any of those scenarios. I also don't really lose my board. There's no way to actually lose. He's basically guaranteed to be dead. But even if he has like non-stop 2k after 2k after 2k after 2k, um, I could do 10 now. Eleven's guaranteed to go through. I'll do 10. Yeah, okay, that's game. 12, 13. Dropping a bunch of random 2Ks. 9, 11, 13, 14. Beautiful. BEA. Beautiful. Who won? Me. Quite a quick game, admittedly. You poor guys. Let's look at the bracket and see where we are. Okay, so Fancy Munchlegs did win his matchup. Now they must fight again. My game was relatively quick, so I might have to wait again for a bit. That is tragic. I don't want to go into another game. This game, we can look at this game a bit. So I think like an easy mistake to make there in from our position is back earlier on, once we had two Lafitte's on board and we were going into a 4-down turn, right? We could have activated both Lafitte's and maybe played stage if we find it, or played the dock, especially the dock, because that was like the option we had. And then we get some cards and, you know, maybe Doc on board, but Doc doesn't really have good targets, and the playing the Burgess just gives us much more tempo. He has no way to like remove it. And then as we saw in the following turn, like again, we didn't use our like search spam, we just played we used one of them for the card and then played 5 cost Kuzan. And then on 8 finally we start having that extra Dawn. But we already have such a stable board state that we can just do something like kill his board or start threatening his life relatively quickly. So tempo is always king. Fancy Munchaks mentioned, hey Fancy Munchaks, peak bro. I was happy to see you in the bracket above me, although it's tragic to see you match against me so soon and literally stream sniping me while you're still in the match. Is your opponent? Do you mean your opponent in match one had 3 bricks, or your opponent currently? Because you're still in that round. What's the plan versus red green Luffy? Well, thing is, I would tell you, but the red green Luffy. Wait, are we playing? We're playing next round, bro. You're in your second match. If you win, you're up against me. Up first round. Yeah, so win this game, bro. You'll be up against me. I would have to ask you to leave my stream afterwards. I'll just have to, you know. I can't lie, I'm losing this round. Come on, bro. You've got this. You've got cancer freeze events. You can clutch it. You can clutch it. Yeah, so we just played on tempo and curve. And then after our 6 done, he dropped the Luffy, which, you know, it's not a bad play for him. But because we had the Kuzan set up, we could just black hole shoot it right away and keep swinging, and he's all out of threats basically. 10 cost solidifies it. He was able to, you know, do nothing about it actually, and just died. Even if he hadn't died, he wouldn't have killed us. Even if we didn't go for game, we could have, you know, played something like a Kuzan blocker. Um, play another Burgess or play a blocker. Just swing at his life a bit. Still, get him to 0 life, but maybe, we keep Teach active or something. And then, like, or legit, what can he do? Basically nothing. Mm, we'll just have to wish luck to the red-green Luffy to win his match. Azor did get a bye round. The opponent for the next match is already set, so that means that once I get into this third match and I win, instantly there's another one without having to wait anymore. Because I made you poor fuckers wait already for too long. Too long. Da, da, da. Mhm. And so we wait. So we wait. Viewers come in and dip tragically, just because like I'm not playing. So in their defense, like the fuck are they supposed to watch? Me monologuing? But and the answer is to that is yes. That's absolutely what you should do. Watch the stream and listen to me monologue as I wait for my next game. I should grab a carrot. That is the core of any victorious TCG evening. Well, let's hope Red Green Luffy wins. If he doesn't, well, kind of depends what we're up against. Or what he's currently up against. No clue what Riders plays. Which is I can see the bracket, so I can see what I'm gonna be up against and what everybody is up against. How many people are in the tournament? Oh, you're playing an ace, okay. Good luck, bro. Good luck. You've got this, Munchlax. Okay, so we're close to 200 participants. I have to win 1, 2, 3. Where are we? Oh, here it said there. 2, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, okay. So all I have to do is win 6 consecutive rounds. And then we're good. Although if I get 4 consecutive rounds, I get top 4, which is enough for a free subscription, so that's nice. Well, if Munchlax does get unlucky and lose his game, we play against Ace, which is also something we're happy to play against. Both favored matchups, even if Ace is not as favored as Red Green Luffy, I think. Now that they don't have Red Rock. If they go seconds, we can have problems. Just if they just get like too high value of a curve and they just get 10 cost Whitebeard on 8 Dawn while also playing bodies on like 4 and 6, that can be a lot for us to deal with. Especially if he has Roger to close the whole thing. that can be a huge pain. But some of that luck is always involved. Still, in most cases, we're gonna win. We'll pray for our red-green friend. If we win that, well, no clue what comes after. Uh, and we have to wait just a bit longer. But fortunately for you guys, that is gonna be the last waiting of the tournament, I think. I suppose it's possible that if I win this game and then the next one, I suppose it's possible that after that I have to wait a bit, depending on how the other bracket goes on, but it looks like probably not. What else is there to deal with? Guess we can go back to the bracket. We can look at. We're not gonna look up our poor friend Munchlikes. We already know Red, Green, Luffy. But we can look at Ace. The lists haven't changed much. Let's. I guess I say that, but they have. They have. I should paste in a newer deck list. I just, I don't play these decks. I always import them once at the start. When evaluating, meta, how we want to play against the deck, how favored we are into the deck. The net is a bit slow. Does it let me copy for sim without the whole thing loading? Don't know. Yeah, there we go. Copy for sim. Oh, right. Right. They have the Zoro now. They have the phone. Okay, but yeah, they do run the distorted future event. Such an annoying event. Minus 3,000 during the turn is just really good at killing killing Burgesses. When he has his bodies, there's not really much I can do. He gets like a Zoro or something. Mm. The 9k stat line is just too high to protect Burgess. Generally an annoying card against us. On curve, he generally doesn't have a high enough target. Like Burgess will not be at 8k uh, after our third turn, unless we had like double my age or something. He's not gonna be at 8k, and then Zoro won't get rush if he plays it. But it remains an annoying body. It just remains an annoying body. 9k swings are heavy. Can't really swing into him. He's too big. Like I know that if we did, he can always counter out of it. So once Zoro drops, we can shoot him. He's at a nice cost interval for us to shoot. So 7 costs, -3 black hole, -3 dock. So you lost. Sorry, Munchlax. So fucking badly. That's rough. That is rough and unfortunate. Look on the bright side. I get to play, but that's not. Because if you'd have won, I would have gotten to play against Red and Luffy, and then you could contribute to my success. Or, hey, even beat me. Um, but now Ace will have to be target. Do we bother playing stage versus Croc? So he has to answer it or nah. So yeah, Miss Merry Christmas is the only really annoying, like the only bad part about playing against. I'll double check this real quick. We know he has the event, right? They play the Boa now, just as an annoying body. Against Crocodile, the Miss Merry Christmas is really annoying. As you say, she can kill our stage and draws a card, so it's free. But usually it's just we can be a bit more hesitant to play it, and if we have alternatives. But if we have the Dawn, it's fine to just play it. We do get one search off and a little bit of trash, even if it does make us go -1. Uh, we're mostly just hoping that he doesn't have it, right? Um, yeah, basically, we're hoping he doesn't have it. It does cost him one Dawn, so maybe sometimes that would mess up his curve. It's time for the next match. Post standard game. What the hell? Why am I not getting sound? Um, I'm lagging, I think. Don't know why. Maybe just the stream. Just a bit slow. Does my sound work normally? It does, okay. And now we wait. Now the whole thing starts. Oh, here we go. I just clicked on the sound. Ah, we lose the coin toss. That is very unfortunate. That's like his win condition. If he goes first, he loses like every time. If he goes second, he has like a 50-50, depending on what we draw. We have stage, so that's good. We don't have Lafitte, unfortunately. Wait, he chose to go first? He chose to go first. Hell yeah. Do we have something we want to trash? Not actively. Ugh, that hurts. I mean, we can trash Teach later. We'll drop a stronger. 6 cost is nice, but this is not great. He didn't have a searcher on 1, so unless he top decks a searcher here, he won't be able to play anything again, which is obviously just beautiful. But if he does top deck, you know, maybe he top decks like Otama, and then Otama draws him another searcher, and ugh, that would be annoying. But I think none of his searchers search each other, so except for Otama, who can, you know, do the draw. But like Garp and Whitebeard one, they don't work. Get him, Carl. I will. I will. Let's fuck him up. Oh, Moshek sent the screenshot of his match. Oh, you have a Munchlax background? With a Snorlax? Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, some of your other pictures are suspicious, but okay, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Okay, 8 life, yeah, we take it. Obviously, fantastic start for us. I mulliganed, he didn't. So with no searchers, he didn't mulligan. So he must be pretty confident in the rest of his hand. Oh no, okay, so he did get the Otama. Why wouldn't he just start with the Otama then? He might have now hit searchers. Um, sucks. To be fair, it's not like we have other searchers we really want to play. I don't want to give up much of this up. Kuzan is our best play next turn. 5 cost is nice, just to play via Kuzan if nothing else. On 5 he could have Yamato, maybe other searchers and Marco. I'll need to trash something. I could trash 5 cost and swing. I could play next turn. I could play 5 cost and swing 6, or I can play Kuzan. I guess I could play 5 cost and Caribou. Kuzan is the better choice, which means I can 6 cost the better choice, which means I can trash the 5 cost to avoid getting hit by shit like Yamato, or now that I think about it, even the 4 cost that bounces Burgess. Avenge me. I will. I will. Hey bro, went 3-2 today with Teach on extra grand battle. Nice. Next time you'll get that 4-1. What's sus about Riz? I see Munchak is a fellow chopper enjoyer. Yeah. Enthusiast. Okay, so I guess he just goes 7 and then plays Marco. And then we black hole, swing 6, okay, Cavendish. Doesn't change anything. We swing 6, we play Caribou. Do I swing with Burgess? Probably. I'll trash the Augur, see what we find. We already have a 6 cost. I do want something to trash. Do I trash another black hole? Not another, but do I trash one of my black holes? I'll use one, and I kind of want another one to combine with Tempest Kick and Black Hole to shoot a White Beard. Which would require a bit of setup next turn. On 8 with Kuzan. Guess I might just want something to trash. I don't want the burden of another 10 cost in hand. And so with that happening, we play these and we just swing 6. He just counters. Now it doesn't matter. We'll just swing 6 again. Like we could buff Burgess up to 7, but you know, doesn't matter. He draws his 2 cards. Wonderful. Now we black hole the Cavendish and play Caribou. And then for we trash. I guess I want to keep that. Dock. See, if you shoot aces bodies, they already drew their card from leader ability, and now they'll be more hesitant to take a life because they won't get to draw a card. So you swing into their life first, make them think that they're getting a free card, and then you shoot their body, so you get 2 for the price of 1. Now we're in a pretty solid spot. We are at 7, which means Rush Zoro does not get Rush. I don't have a 2k and I'm only at 3 life. That part really hurts. I do have the Caribou, and next turn we're playing Kuzan. And with Kuzan on the board, once he dies, we can grab the 5 cost Kuzan. I really wish I had a 2k here. We can grab the 5 cost Kuzan and then turn that into Augur to shoot his upcoming 9 cost. Lafitte is valuable, Myra is better. Burgess or Kuzan, doesn't really matter. I'll probably drop the Kuzan though. I'm not playing him. Another Myra would be funny, but I don't think it's necessary. We already have an Augur in trash, so. We just go 6 and then we go 8. Now technically Burgess is a target, but we have Caribou and Kuzan will be fine. So it would be nice to get him down to 4 cards, and I'm also happy to get him down to 1. It's just nice to have this Burgess. Kuzan will protect him. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a second Burgess, so I can't get tempo that way. But I'll just hope that he plays the Whitebeard. Again, not having a 2k here really sucks. We can combo shoot his stuff. Which means, I guess, it's also possible that next turn we just play 10 cost. Depending on what he plays, right? Yeah, so he just go for the event, and he has 1 down left, so he can swing 7. That's annoying. I think I prefer the version where I shoot his Whitebeard. He takes a life. Is he heading towards Roger? That's scary. I think he has Roger. Mm, that would mean we want to set up a Burgess. We have another Burgess. So right here we have a choice to I could take Burgess to swing and put him into Roger, like, and just straight up play 10 cost and swing life twice. Um, with like 9k. That'll take him. He's at 8 though, huh? So he'll actually be able to counter out of those swings. He could take them, but yeah. Uh, and have Burgess and the 10 costs, and then if he plays Roger, or depending on what he plays, uh, we play Black Hole to negate his blockers, and go for that. So either I grab 5 cost here, and then I can turn that into Augur and Tempest Kick Black Hole to shoot Newgate. Now, that would leave me with 5 Dawn, so if I could find a 5 cost, a new one, I could use it to grab, like, Devon. Alternatively, I could also swing really high into Zoro. Getting rid of this permanently would just be nice, but the 10 cost would have more pressure. Since the Burgesses are big, potentially a 10 the turn after. Definitely a 10 the turn after. So if I take this and grab Burgess, uh, if I take this and grab Burgess, and then I play 10 cost, I block the next swing with Caribou, um, so that I don't just die to Roger like instantly. I play 10 cost, and I swing. If he takes it, he has these 2 swings on my life, and that's it. So I would just need a 1k on top of this Lafitte. Um, if he goes for the Roger route. And if he does go for that route, then he has no life, and 1 blocker. I have a 10 cost and 2 10k Burgesses and a black hole. Negate his blocker and then he's dead. So taking Burgess in that route wins, as long as I get a 1k. Uh, if I take Burgess, I swing 9 twice, and he counters out of both, which would require 2 2Ks, can't lead ability. Um, then he has very little cards. And he's kind of in a similar situation to before. He can't play Rogers, so maybe he'd play like a Newgate or something. Uh, if he does play Newgate, then I have my Burgess and my 10 cost, and that's it. I have Burgess and 10 cost, so I have my blocker, 1 blocker to deal with Zoro and Leader. So if he swings big, then he could kill something. But if he swings big, he can't play blockers unless he plays like 2 costs. Generally, the Burgess into 10 cost is a strong route. If I play the 5 cost and then use 5 Dawn to shoot Newgate, I tough. I have 5 Dawn left. He has 2 swings. He doesn't have the Newgate, and I don't have the 10 cost, but his is permanently gone. Turn for like, yeah. That does make it easier to kill him the turn after, because I don't have to black hole anything. If after this I grab Burgess, he counters out of 2, and then he just plays Whitebeard. Now it's my turn. He has, he won't have gotten a card, so he'll have lost 2, and drawn one and played one. So he'll have two cards in hand and new gate, two new gates. One black hole, clears one. Then he has two swings he has to, he can take, and I have two Burgesses, and he's still probably dead. So Burgess just puts enough pressure here in every scenario. They're big enough. We block this to not die to Roger. And then, yeah. We need a 1k that works as a 1k. Attempts kick. 10 cost, or do I just take Burgess? Teach will swing at him. There's no way where I ever like don't just kill him this turn or the turn after. So we play 10 cost, 9/9. If he takes it, he doesn't have this swing. He has the like I did this math before, but I just want to double check. These swings go through, and we counter out of his leader swing, and the world is fine. If he does hit and goes for board, the 9k swing won't kill the Zoros, so only one Roger will like kill Burgess, I guess. But then he's still dead, so there is no route to victory here, my friend. We just go 9 life twice. And no matter which path our dear opponent takes, he is going to lose next turn. I'm playing red-green Luffy right now, and I have not seen a single 10 cost turn 6. Damn. That's unlucky. I really hope under my last 3 lives it's not 3 teaches. Oh, you're playing against a red-green Luffy. Okay. I was wondering what actual 10 costs they play. But okay, that does hurt. Just swinging double 9 into Zoro and take 2 card, or he gives it up and he dies next turn. Either way, what are you talking about? Why would I swing into Zoro? It's easier to swing into life, costs him more resources, and sets up for guaranteed lethal. Swinging into Zoro is just wasting time. Okay, so he takes it. Next turn is he's 100% dead. So the only chance he has now is to try to kill me. He didn't even have a 2k. We already turned off on plays. This is all we can do. He can try to swing 3 times with Otama, but then I have the blocker. So he has to play Roger, and if he plays Roger, then the ace swing is big enough, and we win. This is why we do the math, and you know, gotta make sure to click no blocker, so we don't randomly throw the free game. I guess it's good to have the 1k there, otherwise he could kill 2 Burgesses. And I mean, he would still, you know, lose, because we have Black Hole, but, you know, worth acknowledging. Dope. And bye. Beautiful. Carrots have been deployed. Hell yeah. You should know that. No, I haven't really made much progress on the carrot I grabbed. Okay, report score. Who won? Me. Victory. Next match. Instantly. First, what's your score? 3-0 now. We had to wait quite a bit because of other people being slow, but hey, it is what it is. Damn. I did a weight allocation, but my opponent like joined the chat room and like insta posted a link, which always annoys me a little bit. Like, come on, bro. Are you really that set on being the one who creates the lobby? Alright. Please give me something solid. Just a decent deck. Fine. It can be very much worse. I was very much feeling something like Ace, Nami, Red Green Luffy, something we can go second against and just beat the shit out of. Obviously, we're gonna keep that hand. Now all we need is a dock. That is not a dock. Mm. Mm. Thing is, I don't know which list is this guy's playing with. Did he keep his hand? He mulliganed. So I could have a lot or very little. We have a lot of searchers. Let's see what we find. Is this the list for extra grand? I mean, kind of, yeah. Just because things don't really change in extra grand. The only things that are become accessible for us are I like Tempest Cake. Kuzan is too good, so I guess I have to give up Myra, which hurts. But hey, we'll play the dock. Trash the auger. Next turn we can bring it back if he plays the 4 cost. Guess it depends a bit on what he actually ends up going with, huh? If he has the Barto, I guess I didn't need to trash auger. To be fair, he seems to have a really bricked hand, although that does translate to he will have the higher cost stuff. If he plays Cavendish, then it's kind of a waste. If he doesn't play Cavendish, I'm in a shitty spot anyways, because that other one can't be removed by the engine. Because it just has inbuilt infinite protection. Don't know why, but hey. Oh, come on. So stupid. I need black hole, otherwise this is gonna look really bad. It's so annoying, some of them haven't said, damn, he's gonna try to starve me. Okay, that's not good. I'll turn it into... I'll turn it into auger right away, I think. He has so many fucking cards, bro. Of course he gets a trigger. Why wouldn't he? We're definitely playing Kuzan. I could grab an Insta Burgess. I mean, he can't play a 7 cost next turn anyways, so Burgess is probably better. But he does seem to be trying to starve me. I kind of want to have the Augur just to do Augur Tempest Kick Dog to shoot a Sabo. But in the end, this is the better play. You make it look so easy. When I play Blackbeard, I get collapsed at locals. I mean, yeah, skill issue to some degree, but you get better with it over time, right? Uh, some of the reasons why me doing it may seem look easy, it's just because certain chains of thought I've gone through many, many times. And so I don't... Jesus Christ, bro, he plays both? Ugh. Cavendish and Barto. Really annoying. I know he has 2 Leos, so I can't really... God damn, bro. Don't want all these Burgesses, I want Kuzan. We play Lafitte here. There we go. But we don't have enough to play the 6 cost, so we'll just play the 5 cost then. Do I turn it into... We're definitely shooting Leo. Gotta make progress on some of these. Do I swing with my Burgess? He has like 2 solid swings to hit it with. I'll be at 11 and trash, which does mean that he'll be easier to protect. Thing is, I'm also relatively low, so he may just start going live, so um, not a bad idea to just swing. Live, we don't get to 11, so uh, being able to start with Bartow might have saved him the game. Like if this was Cavendish, it would have died to Augur. Then he has no board. But in this scenario, I can never kill Bartow because I didn't draw Black Hole, and then he did the like double Leo. So even if I had Black Hole, I could no longer kill it. Just a very unfortunate chain of events. Grab another Burgess. There's the 6 cost, and so now we pass. So I think worst case scenario for me is him just going live, because I might just die very quickly. But having 2 Burgesses against 1 life means he does have to be a little careful. He does have so many fucking cards that, you know, like it's near impossible to kill in, but hey. He didn't play Searcher, so no point in later play. Played my locals, it's just lots of Kobe and a Null. I mean, yeah. If you're up against a whole bunch of Kobe and a Null, you're gonna have a bad time. You want to generally, spread out matchup, list of matchups. You have tough ones that you may still be able to win, and you have a lot of just, broadly favored or neutral games, and then you can win due to just playing better, and yeah, and a combination of that and luck will get you kind of what you're looking for. Flame Fist, really annoying. Do I stop this? I mean, I'll be at 9 next turn, so I can use the Lafitte. Just grab another one. He wants to play another Leo. I can see it in his cunty eyes. Um, we're already bottom decked 1. Do we think that he has 3? It's unlikely, but possible because, the deck is what it is. I have the extra Dawn to activate Lafitte next turn, which means I'm trading 1 card for 1, unless he swings 8 into it, which is what I was hoping for. Another Leo. If he has another Leo, Dock would be nice. I'll swing into this one first and then Dock the other one. Otherwise, if I Dock first, okay, doesn't matter. He doesn't have another Leo. So now we have good chances of clearing his board. We could go for game. Trash our hand, get this to 10, and then we can do like 12, 12 or something. But 7, 9, 11, he has so many cards in hand that he's even willing to play it, Viola, so not happening. We can clear his board though, which is what I think I'm gonna go for. We swing into Leo, we kill it. We use the Burgess. Okay, I would say, killing the Cavendish is easier said than done. He'll probably defend it. But we can kill Bartow. I guess if we assume that he's gonna counter out, then we might as well black hole the Cavendish instead. Since he's a bigger threat than Bartow. Or and go live. We give up on the Tempest kick. I think I do. Dock is nice to have. I don't need more than the one Kuzan. I'll just swing 5 into Leo. It would be minorly annoying if he decides to counter out of this, but that would be relatively optimistic. Double attack event is worst case scenario. Yeah, that can really hurt. Isn't the black 7 cost good in these situations? No. I don't know what you would hope for with the 7 cost. It shoots 3 costs, not 4 costs. Uh, yeah. So now I can kill one. I guess I could play Doc actually, just to cut him the swing, so he doesn't suddenly cheese me. Mm, so one option is definitely Doc Kuzan and just swing life. I won't die to Roger because he doesn't have enough swings. Actually, he does have enough swings. Mm, but only if I can't counter out of Cavendish or Bartow, and I can counter out of Cavendish or Bartow, so it's fine. He would be able to kill Burgess with it, but he wouldn't have blockers. Dock on board is nice as well, because it keeps threatening his 1 cost, so I'll probably have to swing into it and give me a card. The alternative to playing Kuzan is to black hole just to clear. Then I have 2 Dawn left more, so I could, instead of playing Dock, I could play like Black Hole Burgess for the extra threat. But Kuzan or Black Hole Burgess is basically the same thing. I get to deal with 1 swing and play Burgess. Kuzan is just more card efficient and more Dawn efficient. So I think I'll play Doc. Now I can do the 10 life, or I can do it into Cavendish. If I do it into Cavendish, I force the 2k 2k 1k. Puts him down to 6, he'll draw again, so it stays kind of annoying. I don't really make progress. Putting him to 0 enables Roger, but puts him in a very scary spot. Just playing Roger straight up would be annoying because Burgess dies. And I can't block. And then he's 15. I can do 15 life. What's his chance of countering out of that? 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. And then of course he can use his leader ability a bit. Now, what could also happen is that he plays blockers or removal for a round and tries to do, you know, like 1 damage to me, and then play Roger next turn where I die. But I mean, Roger clears Burgess, so would a Flame Fist or something. Plus a blocker. We draw from Dock. I'm Oh, Kusan can get barrier pistoled. Oh, shout out to whoever said that. Yeah, you're right. Kusan gets pistoled. If he has one, and the chance he has one is pretty damn high. Okay, so Kusan would be throw. So we just play Burgess Black Hole. Then I can't play Dock, sadly. I could play Augur Dock. Kill Cavendish. Or Black Hole Dock. Mm, Black Hole Dog kills the Viola, but means I have 1 less body on the field, which is relevant because it's also a draw body. But with the Augur Dog combo, kill this, I would have 2 Dawn left. I think swinging 10 to Cavendish is fine. Not being in Roger range gives me more flexibility. So I'll probably just swing 10 and then Black Hole. If I do Black Hole Dog, I have 3 left. So I could swing 12 into Cavendish, which might actually be enough. So that's the route I'm gonna take. Ideally this dies. Can he counter out of this? It would be expensive. He dies. I mean, saying no wonder I've had to wait so long. I mean, come on. Got fucking 10 cards in hand. So, Roger would suck. But he has so many options. Like, the fact that he has 10 cards in hand means like a 15k swing life is like not a massive problem. Yeah, so Fire Fist to get rid of Burgess hurts. I would love to play Kuzan Burgess. It's like a nice play, but in any against any other deck, Barrier Pistol just destroys Kuzan so hard. It's just a pain. Rebecca Leo, okay. We do this. He can bottom deck the Leo. That's unfortunate. I mean, Blackhole isn't bad. I could play Devon as well. I don't really have a great target for Blackhole at the moment. If I do play Devon, watch me find 10 cost now. Okay, no. If I do play Devon, I could just play like Devon Burgess. Because if he like barrier pistols Devon, then he doesn't have an answer to Burgess. I won't have counter in hand, which of course sucks. But Burgess is a solid threat. Now, I could ignore the Devon play and then instead swing 10 life to make sure this Rebecca dies, but she'll probably die to a dock or something anyways. Although I have played most of them. Okay, so he does let it go to that, kind of expected. Give her blocker. My expectation is like barrier pistol on Devon, but that leaves him with no tool to deal with Burgess. He might also just try to play bodies. It's odd. You see this situation a lot against the Lucy matchup where he will have like legit 10 cards and we will have legit 0. And he's just trying to hold on to the board to keep clearing our stuff. And we try to finally overwhelm and kill him through his ungodly amount of counter. Another Rebecca. How many dogs have we used? 3? No, 2. Okay. We do have a black hole, so we could just black hole it and swing. 10 cost is probably the play. Let's be real. He can't deal with 10 cost and Burgess at the same time. Took a long time to find that. Like, that was the first one. We didn't even trash one. Yeah, so now he needs to drop a 1k. Now, if he takes this and plays Roger, okay. But we need to eventually make progress or we're never gonna kill him. Just hope he hasn't drawn it. He has a 50% chance of having it. He's seen half his deck. He runs one copy of it. 50-50. If he has it, sadly, since we have no cards in hand, we can't protect the Burgess. Yeah. Kind of sucks. If he plays like, if he swings 5 now, oh, nice, no Roger. Which it doesn't draw, so it does give him, you know, reliable counter. He's turning a brick into a non-brick. Like he loses this card and then another, so 2 bricks turn into a 2k, which is nice for him. Maybe he didn't know he wouldn't draw, but my lord, that play. Why is Doc on the board? Damn it, Carl. It was Burgess Black Hole. This deck is too skillful for me. Ah, sorry, bro. It's also annoying if he hides behind Rebecca Sabo. Yeah, definitely. I have 2 dogs left, and I would love to find one right about now. He knows though, like he had a Rebecca, and I swung 5 life, and he blocked with the Rebecca, right? Because he knows that If I find Dock, it's just dead, so I'd rather get the value out of it while it's on board. And it does also require him to keep attaching Dawn to it, so he can't play a 10 cost or other combos he wants if he also needs to attach the Dawn. We did trash a black hole here, so but we still have 2 left. We have 2, and we also have 2 dogs. Having 3 life means we don't get cheesed down by Roger really quickly if we decide to commit to game, depending on his board. You'd have a second Burgess if you listen to me. Yeah. This is just better. You can tell me on look at the replay, show me the highlights, but I'm pretty sure about the plays I made. With Roger, he would have to counter 22k teach swing, which is not impossible, but also pretty hard. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Roger would be unfortunate for me, but yeah, you're right. He wouldn't have the Dawn to attach to Rebecca. Even a Lucy struggles under 22k swing. So the things he can do, annoying, Fire Fist sucks, Burgess goes down to 4, but then he can't, if he swings, I block with Teach. Fire Fist the Teach, and he can't swing into Burgess, and I can't block, but I'll take the 1-hit life. And the Teach will remain low, and then you would still only have 2 Dawn left. I suppose if he Fire Fists the Teach down to 4k, he goes up to 8k, right? And then he could attach the other Dawn and use leader ability and actually kill Burgess. And then I'd have a tough time killing him. What did he do? Played Cavendish and used some draw and attached one. 10 cost. Wait, blocker? What? Oh. Wow, okay. Uh, Stunning it doesn't even help. Because it has blocker from a different effect. Maybe he doesn't know, you know? But no. So a couple of options. First one, we play Teach, we stun Rebecca, and we swing 11-12 face. Chance he gets out of that, pretty high, but he has to give up the Cavendish. So he has to counter a 5k swing and then an 11k swing, but that's without his leader ability, but he does have the event probably. Alternatively, I drop this. The thing is I can't turn off his on plays, but he doesn't have that many great ones anyways. I'll just play the Teach. 5 life, and then 11-12. Any way for him to really deal with it? Not really. He can't kill me. We're slowly running out of time, so we do have to pay attention to that. You're right. I should mock him a bit for taking so long to think. Cavendish blocker. Gives up the Cavendish. Now he counters out of this. He does have the Kingdom to help, yeah. Oh, okay, he's just dead. Alright, easy. I should have prepared that message. Think longer next time. That would have been a fire line. I mean, hitting me with like, oh, you're thinking like, no wonder I had to wait so long because you're, taking time. Like, yeah, bitch, okay. Without leader ability, Lucy doesn't have that much counter. He also played a few Leos and Violas. You're right, actually. There's a solid chance he just dies on the spot. But even if he doesn't, like, he can't deal with my 3 12k bodies when he has no board. Sure, he has on plays, but it's too late at that point. Let's host a standard game. Waiting allocation. Alright, we say ho, yo, we make a link, uqui. A, GG, GG, yeah, hell yeah. Easy game, easy life. You need to work on your game flaming skills, Carl, I'm sick of it. See, the words that just crossed my mind to insult you with, I just have to wonder if I'll just get fucking banned on here or there. Okay, Mihawk. He won the coin toss, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We get to have stage, so I'm happy to not be in a situation where I'm just gonna die to freaking. A lot of them don't really play Shanks much, very much, but it's still a really good card, so good chance he has at least a couple. And the Mihawks remain a problem. Okay, Bonnie. Really counter, like if he has two Bonnies, he can just play two Bonnies, restand, and activate both of them in one turn. Pretty annoying. So he has Kitten Killer. We know he has that option now. No Searcher, but we did get a Kuzan, which is, you know, something to play Lafitte maybe? Guess I'll grab a Black Hole, because I gotta grab something. On 4, like, he has the Searcher. Do I want to deny the Searcher? He can find Supernovas, which is not the Mihawk. Or the Shanks. Next turn, we're playing Kuzan, followed by a different Kuzan, but we need Burgess and Trash. Not having Lafitte here or another Searcher really hurts, but it could be worse. I'll give him the Searchers, even if it lets him find events, fuck it. They play even less counter when playing the Barto package. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I need an Yeah, I need another call out post on Twitter about your toxicity. You're right. That was really funny. That was really funny. Da, da, da. Another stage. That's 3. But, you know, on the bright side, you know, I've been able to smoothly trash. Oh, Laboon, okay. I've been able to smoothly trash them so that they're not gonna be my last cards in life that I brig out and die to, or cards that I kind of want to keep and they end up getting. So he'll be at 6, which means he can use the law, bounce something, play another body. So we need to turn off on plays. Do I activate the Kuzan right away? Burgess will be at 7. I don't really need a bigger swing. He'll have a body. I'll be playing 6 cost, so I would be able to defend the Burgess, but it does also have chances of getting stunned. Not so much though. Kuzan could not get rested yet. I won't get stunned, that's too early. But it does give him a target. After I play 6 cost, he could play Shanks on his 8 down turn. Rest my 6 cost Kuzan. And then swing into the Burgess after buffing up his Mihawk. I don't have that much counter. So I guess I'd rather wait for now. Yeah, I'll wait for now. Plus, maybe with Augur, I'll end up deciding to grab Augur and using Black Hole to shoot something. But he chose second, Pepe. Yeah, I appreciate that from him. Don't you want to go first against Mihawk? Yeah, I do. So I'm happy he picked second. Yes, hey sir. Hey real. You're letting us down by not letting out the toxicity that we all know exists deep inside of you. It's not even that deep inside me. Like, it's like, you know, right below the surface, but It's I don't know. I'm too afraid. People in power are pussies with this sort of shit sometimes. So, if I say, "Hey Joe, kill yourself," which is very deserved, right? Then fine, right? But if I say it in chat, probably not great. Whether it's the OP bounty or the sim or just people, I mean, I don't care about the people bitching on Twitter, but those two I do like. And there's also like, I'll take one. Why is this rested? Oh, he rested it for leader. Okay. I could counter again, but I mean, I won't have a target. There'll be another chance to counter a 5k swing, I think. Tempest Kick. Does he have two things he can rest? Just the Laboon. Do I just want to kill this? He'd have to rest his this Dawn and the Laboon. Then I can kill Laboon and maybe Kid and Killer while I'm at it. And play his 6 cost. On the other hand, Tempest Kick lets me shoot Mihawk later, which is probably more important than the Laboon swings, because there's nothing really grand that I like really need to kill. It's the smaller things that are the bigger things that are the problem. They usually don't run Shanks anymore. I hope so. I played next to a Mihawk today, and he was using Shanks, so to be fair, that is at locals. But, we're relatively deep into the tournament. It's not ranked where I know reliably this is like, a 3 billion player who will play like the most meta stuff. But we're relatively far into the tournament. So I suppose I can also assume these are good players unless they just like, low roll to all hell. High roll to all hell. Keep Tempest Kick. We can get an Augur down. The Kusan. I mean, I already have so many. I don't want another. Do I want another black hole? I mean, I say I don't, but maybe I do. With the shooting combos, it's actually not bad. I don't even have a dog. So, we just do this. I guess it was a mistake. I should have swung with Kuzan. In case I find a one cost from the draw. Does make a difference? 5, 6? Not really. 6 gets a 2k. I have one Myra. I still have 4 Caribou, so there is some chance I actually find a one cost. So we'll just pray on that. We wouldn't have needed to pray on that if we just swung with Kuzan first. And then if it's not, then we can do 6k on the second swing. Oh, gotta make sure. Yeah, I just take Burgess here. Yeah, okay, I didn't draw anything. Unlucky. Probably just do. If I do Augur, I can just straight up shoot Shanks if it drops. Burgess is reasonably big. And he does have Bonnie as like a target. So I'll just go Burgess for now. Plus I have 9 Dawn, which means I have enough to just straight up shoot it from hand. If he does get to it. On 9, I probably won't play the Lafitte. I don't need... 1k counter would be good. Teaches a turn too far away. I don't want to give up Tempest Kick. Do I give up a black hole? There's already one in trash, so I only have one more. But if next turn I just play black hole, then Burgess is a good combo, but so is a 5 cost. Although I guess Tempest Kick black hole Burgess is a strong play. But then I still want 1k counter. But to be fair, he might swing less. And I could, like, tank one hit. It could swing it higher anyways. Like with the restand Dawn, he can swing like 7-7, and then the 1k doesn't really help me. I mean, I guess if I get the 2k from life, then it could help me. Let's hope he doesn't run Shanks. With 8, he's not going to be able to drop Mihawk, which means the best play is going to be like a little bit wide. He can't play like a 5 or 6 cost and another body, so he doesn't really have a really clean play. Shanks is worst case. And after that, yeah, okay. We take that. If he swings now, we block. We grab 5 cost Kuzan. And yeah, I could drop Burgess from hand so I can play Burgess from trash if he swings more than 6, but it's too inefficient. I'll just take the 5 cost and the draw. Use the next turn to play Tempest Kick Black Holes to kill whatever he played. If I only need one black hole to do it, then I'll play Tempest Kick Black Hole Burgess. And then the following turn, 10 cost should be enough to stabilize. He does have this Bonnie. I'll be able to swing 8 into her, which should get me some cards. If I start 5 life, he'll probably take it, which makes it easier for him to defend. Difficult, difficult. Okay, this 6. That's so annoying. I think I just take it and grab the 5 cost. I want the swings. And this turns into Augur, so I don't need to use Tempest Kick if I want it to be Augur. I could even do Augur, like I could even play Doc. Oh, actually, oh right, I can't kill this with effects. I would need to kill Laboon first, just remembered. Important thing to keep in mind, actually. Would we really throw if I tried to, like, Augur cost reduce Black Hole Bonnie and he just rests like a Laboon and a Dawn or something? At least he doesn't have Coffin Boat. That always makes things more annoying because they always have like a free target to rest and also a free Dawn at the end of every turn. Insane value for him. Okay, so he goes for Bonnie. Yeah, 8 is just awkward for him. Now, oh shit, bro, what is making plays? I mean, it works. Fuck. No 2Ks. That sucks. My god. Okay, well, we'll kill Laboon. And now, let's see. Yeah, so one option is swing Black Hole Tempest Kick Burgess, but if he counters out of that, So instead of Black Hole Tempest Kick, I could just attach more Dawn and guarantee a kill that way. But he's gonna start with the Mihawks now. Tempest Kick Black Hole isn't enough. I need an Augur. I guess I'll play Teach. But when the Teach drops, I want to have 2 Burgesses. I guess if I only have 1, then he can't really chain stun me. But that would actually require Tempest Kick. Yeah, for the Mihawk, but if I'm not doing it, then it doesn't matter anyways. So this as a triple play. And then chain 10 costs and look at that. 8 to swing on the blocker. Shoot the other one. Or shoot the same one if he counters, which he probably will. And play a Burgess. Then he'll have 2 swings, and I have 2 Burgesses. 1 active. Now, if I attach 4 Dawn, or even 5, I can guarantee killing it. But then I either only have 1 Burgess, or I don't get the cards from his hand. Getting the cards from his hand would be nice. Rough. Ideally, the 8k swing kills him, but Unlikely. He does have like events and breaks, so you know maybe he doesn't have a 2K, but he probably has one. And then these are alive. I could kill both of them for sure by by playing these two and attaching 4. Then this is dead. Then I have Burgess and he plays a Mihawk. He can attach 4 and swing 9 into 8, which I would be able to counter out of. Is there any draw that would change anything here? No, there isn't. I guess Caribou. But then I'd have to pick first, so I go for the 4 times kick black hole, the other one, just so his board is empty. Yeah. So I actually did get the Caribou, huh? That's unfortunate. Now he just wants to play Mihawk, but on 10 he could also play Law Beppo, which would be painful. I guess having the Caribou also works to defend Burgess just as a 2K. Uh, if he knew I had the Caribou on board and then he plays like Mihawk. I guess if he plays Mihawk, the Burgess is like stunned anyways. The only downside is just that he has 4 life left. And we have 2. We're not able to go for like a quick kill. We're gonna need to like drag through the progress. Goes 8. Hopefully it. Nah, fuck. Do I counter this? What's he gonna play with 7? No clue. But I think I counter this. Just gives me time. What the fuck does he play for 7? Shanks? But then. Fuck it. Plays 2 bodies, that's annoying. Verona. Carrot. What the fuck? Doc is a funny draw into the Verona. But we're just 10 casting the carrot here. And just trashing the other card. His leader ability doesn't really do anything here. We'll just go 5 and then 10. He counters out of, well, doesn't counter out of this. Okay. He can kill the Burgess with a 12k swing. Which is annoying. But he doesn't know what's in my hand. He can guess, but it's risky. The safest bet is to swing 14k into the Burgess, but then I let it die and he doesn't really have much Dawn left to do stuff with. To be fair, he can do that after. Playing stuff and then getting 3 back for free. I guess he might have played the Perona just as a target for... Nah, he played it to attack. He can use it as a target for leader ability, but he can also do that with carrot, so... Yeah, the Perona is to attack, which is very annoying. Exactly like that. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. That's the fucking 4th full lead. Holy shit. Okay. What's he doing with 7? Another carrot Perona? He'll rest the carrot, get 3 back, and he can like Luna or stun event. He's just going wide to kill me. What a cunt. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, such a gay way of playing it. If he doesn't stun Burgess, I will just go for game. I guess it depends on the Dawn he leaves open, but he'll probably stun the Burgess, which means I don't have enough for game. Then He'll have. I can swing into the thingy and kill it with leader. That would leave him with 4 swings. Kuzan has a good chance of just getting arrested. I will need to use leader ability just because Lawn Beppo would be too brutal and like other stuff like Carrot. So this dies. And then he can still swing 4 times. I'll have 3 times after I stun one. I'll have 2 blockers, 1 life against 3 swings, which would be enough. I will trash this. Just let the 2k go. Fuck! Okay, so that's very bad for us. We trash the card he knows. Yeah, that's very bad for us. Countering out of a fucking Piranha. And all the stuns. Are we mathematically dead? He needs to get to 6. Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't. Fuck Dead Man's Game, bro. Did he use leader ability? No, he didn't, so we're dead. Yeah, he can just do 5, 5, 5, 5, and we're mathematically dead. You're dead to DMG? Dude, I'm dead to fucking everything. Yeah. No, his leader ability. Could have done 12 into Perona. I guess. Then he has 1 swing less. But then he doesn't need to use. Like, then if he has Dead Man's Game, we're still dead, right? He'd have 3 swings. Dead Man's Game still blocks 1. We still lose. GG, bro. I can't say that, bro. You spam with Perona and Kid Killer, and then you play Dead Man's Game. So I don't know if I can agree with that, bro. DMG really is so stupid. It's a disgusting card. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Every time I see that card, I cringe completely. Absolutely justified. I told you were dead to GMG while you were rambling. Thanks for the insight. But that's usually the case, right? The question is just what can we play around? But were we dead to non-DMG? We 3 swings we can block. Only DMG kills us directly there, right? So if he just swings, if he like you know, this one is not dead, so he does need all of them to go through. If he does, 2, 2, 2, he'd have 4 left. And then that's not enough. So if he buffs these up by 1 each, just do like 6, 6, 6, that wouldn't be enough because we got a 1k from life. And he would not manage to do like 6 would be 4. And then he can't do 7, 7, 7. So we would have won against anything but DMG. With another stun event on Burgess, the Mihawks, the teachers would live. So we would need to kill him with 2 teachers and a leader swing, which he probably survived. Damn, 2Ks in life. I could do like, 12, 13, 14, I guess. And with the Dawn left, like he can go to 9, 12, 13 from hand. No, but that's with the stun event. So he'd need like another event, and he'd probably die. I don't think you leader there though. If he plays Beppo, you survive another turn. Like, doesn't matter if I survive another turn. Like, yeah, it does changes nothing. Mm, we get one life. This stays rested. He stuns another one. We have an active teach and an active leader with 2 life and a 7k leader. So we mathematically cannot kill him. And so meh. It's such a cancer color. If he didn't have Deadman's Game, we would probably win. Earlier, the fucking Laboon 7k swing was really cancer. We had to take so many hits early on because we just didn't have 2ks. You can see here, like, over the course of the entire game, we saw 1 Caribou. Um, the Stronger is, of course, the first thing that shows up. Another Caribou, another Stronger, another Caribou. If we'd have gotten that earlier, we'd been able to, for example, counter out of the swings into Kuzan. Like, he swung 7 into 5, and I had to let fucking a 5-cost Kuzan die. And if not that, I would have gotten the free swing and then like another Burgess or Augur or something, and we would have won like there, right there. It would have been just so much different than this. So cancer. Green is the same as old black. Invalidate everything your opponent plays, not by killing it, but just resting, freezing, free dawn. I don't know if that's comparable to old black, but it's just green. Green, the 0% win rate matchup. Like, like a stronger early on in the game or just a different 2k and I would have won. And no DMG now and I would have won. There were a lot of scenarios, like if he doesn't def the Perona, I probably win. There's just a lot of routes where I do. But this was not one of those routes. I'll play some more, I'll play a bit of ranked. We're at like 2.5 billion. Let's get a couple of wins in there. A frustrating way to end the tournament, of course. 4-1 is, of course, pretty good, but it sucks because we were so close to the next round. Nami. We have stage, so we keep. He chooses to go first. Okay. How close was I? If I'd won that. Pretty close to quarterfinals. I think if I won that, I would be in quarterfinals. Alright, stage, we get rid of a 10 cost. Dock is the only thing we can actually pick. Playing stronger. It's worth considering if he has, did he mulligan? No. If he has girl, stronger Dock would be nice, but I'm probably just gonna play Burgess anyway, so fuck it. I guess hope he doesn't have girl. What up, Carl? Not much, not much. The tournament ended a moment ago, unfortunately. Green being green. Okay, I made the right decision. He didn't swing, okay. So he's starving me. Immediately a very good sign that somebody's a cunt, but let's see if it'll be enough to save him. My guess, counter with a Thriller Bar card. I am correct, as I tend to be. I can consider setting up Augur Dock to shoot like Hogback or something. So he does have Kiku. I would love to shoot it, but I don't have the necessary reduction. If I go live now, just another Burgess is not bad. I could play Dock Burgess, but Kuzan's probably the smoother play. I could take Black Hole, I could take 6 costs. Black Hole Dog would be kind of funny. Just 6 costs to kind of space it out. Then next turn I can do 5 cost, and then play Dog from hand. If I swing now, and he gets the hog back, I guess I can just swing into it, huh? Yeah, exactly. We do this, we get put the Kuzan in trash. Yeah, because he can't like let it to take the hit, because even if he does risk it and gets the trigger, he has no trigger cards in trash, which means I could swing into the hogback and just kill it. I suppose he could in return counter a trigger card into the trash so he can bring something back with hogback. But that is a long chain. Do you have a Discord? I do. It's in the comment of like every single video I upload. 5 live. I'll take 1 hit, come on. The Robin. Okay, he doesn't swing. I would love a 5 cost Kuzan now. That is not a 5 cost Kuzan. I'll just take Stronger and play 6 cost. I guess I can actually okay. And I'll trash a Burgess. Do I swing with Burgess? No, because then he could just actually get the trigger. I'll just leave it 1 round more. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy. The Discord is chill. Now that we have 1,000 members, I even applied for community status. I wonder how long it'll take before that's acknowledged. Oh no, it already got acknowledged. We are a community server, which means... Wait, no, I think a different part was... whatever. I would like to stay above here, but I can't. I'll grab a Burgess. I want to grab a 5 cost after this. I guess he could swing into Burgess a couple times, which would be annoying. But he can't get, like, he would need to swing 9 twice, which would cost 7 Dawn. And that is a bit excessive. Yeah, so 5 cost as a end of this turn would be fantastic. I can use it to shoot Kiku if I'm above 3. Oh. 8 life? 8 Burgess? What's he going for? He skips his turn. He might just not swing with Kiku now. So again, I can't kill him, in which case I really need to find a 5 cost. I have 3 left and I didn't see one for a while. He's attaching Dawn to Kiku, so it looks like he's swinging. Yeah. Block, we grab the 5 cost. And then next turn we'll just use it to shoot Kiku. Fascinating. Yeah, we're at 4, so I think I just swing 6 into Kiku. I could just swing into Robin as well. Okay, so let's go. Burgess or an Augur. I like the idea of just clearing his board here. We have all the Dawn left. So I'll just use that, see if I can find a Kuzan of sorts. Augur. Do another one. I think I just swing and annoy him a bit here. I'll take the black hole actually because he's no on-play triggers he could get, right? Yeah. So I want to kill the Robin first, but now I need to kill the Kiku before that happens. With 4 we have enough for black hole. I am absolutely annihilating this Nami. It feels great. Is Zophie the ship name for Zoro and Luffy? Maybe. I can't say I am a passionate follower of gay One Piece ships. For Zoro and Luffy. No ships, just combined Zoro and Doffy? What? Okay, I do 1 damage. I get a trigger during my turn. That's funny. Now I can do 5. I could do like 9 or something, but I guess I can do 8 first, see if it gets a trigger. I want to be able to just black hole what comes out, but I think I'll just do 5, get the leader ability, 8, get 1 hit, and then if it's a trigger, we can black hole it. Which it is. And then I could play Whitebeard. I wanna have I'm gonna do Tempest Kick just because now Lafitte can put us to 16, so we would be able to get out of a 9k swing. But yeah, 10k swing and we're fucked. Well, the thing is we're not fucked, right? We lose 1 Burgess, but we still have an entire board. He's talking about my username. Oh, there's a dude called Zophie. No ships, just combine Zoro and Doffy. But if it's not a ship, why would you combine Zoro and Doffy? And they're not even related. The fuck's the combination between Zoro and Doffy? I would like to just get a 10 cost, but okay, 5 cost also fine. I could do another auger, just shoot it. Could just swing a bit. Let's grab a 10 cost. Always a good idea. We play 5 cost and I had a Kuzan. That's 3 Dawn left. I can grab Burgess. I want the card to trash, so 7 life. He can't block with Borsa because I would just pivot to it. So I'm just gonna do 7, 7, 9. Probably it goes down to 1 life. Counters out of the 2 7k swings. But it would cost his entire hand, so. One break and it's over. Yeah, okay. I guess since I've rested Augur, I can't actually shoot anything that would come out of it. We have this. It's over. Oh, absolutely beautiful way of destroying this deck. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see how long we can dodge an L. Oop, we can't. Rip. Shouldn't have talked. We have stage, so we need to find Doc in these first 7 cards. 7 out of 40 is a very reasonable time frame. There's 4 cards in there out of 40, so each one has a 10% chance. So we get that 7 times would be 70%, except that's not how probability works at all. However, I don't care. 6 cost is a solid play. Augur will be okay. Is it worth playing Doc? If he just gets Elthored? It does eat Elthor. We'll play something else anyways. On 5. So let's just hope he doesn't have Elthor. If he does, he uses 1 up, we do draw a card, and you know, so be it. This board state is nutty. Yeah, the Nami board state was insane. Damn. The double Shura Mamaragon plays. Woo! I can't even kill them both. I'll play 5 cost to grab Augur, and we did make him use 1 Mamaragon. 1? Okay. We did. He doesn't have. Oh, he has to use events to deramp to actually buff Shura. mm. A black hole is good. We kill one of the Shuras. Play 5 cost. We instantly transition into. I guess Burgess is also valid, but Augur is still best. He used a Mamargon to kill Doc, which is understandable. But he also used the Lightning Kitten so that he could buff up Shura. The chance that he has another Lightning Kitten into Mamargon to deal with Augur is quite unlikely. This is not how my Nami games go. Yeah, I mean, I annihilated that dude. That was a brutal game. Yeah, yeah, rough. But even like less brutal, like even, you know, less dominant, we still win most Nami games. Dodged enough an elf for today. That's fair. None in the tournament that we ran into. One day people are gonna stop starving us. Such a terrible strategy for every deck besides blue purple. Yeah, it's rarely that good. He plays the NL, which is dead to black hole. Doc Q kills a 1 cost. Just don't have the combo. It's very unlikely that he has. Oh, he used Vari, so I can't shoot him anyways. That's unfortunate. In that case, I'm 7, so I can't play Kuzan Doc. Hmm. Um. Could play Augur Doc. Just, you know, have another one, and then I guess I'd make Progress Life, but nah, I'll just play 6 cost. I guess I'll be on 9 the turn after. Okay, there's Tempest Kick. So I guess now technically I could kill it. I'd have 2 done left, so I could just play a Doc as well. Go 5 life. Just ignore the Tempest, just power through the Vari basically. It's not a horrible idea, but it does leave us relatively exposed. He's already used 2 Shuras. He didn't have Elthor before, so I guess we could wait now. Leave the Doc active, but just playing 6 cost would be relatively good. Mm, on 9, don't want to trash anything if I'm gonna play something. On 9, like another Augur into Black Hole would work. I guess if I rest Augur but don't kill this NL, if I play 6 cost and it gets combo rested, then Augur would die. I guess I'm best off just killing it and start to make progress towards his life. Dock this. Guess I can use Tempest Cake to see what card I actually get. Okay, defeat. I can give up a Lafitte. I guess I could play Lafitte instead of Doc now. That's a valid route. We starve him a little bit more and keep the Doc in hand while still kind of baiting him to swing into it. Lafitte. Doc is nice. Kuzan is nice on 9. I kind of want all these cards, huh? Gonna drop Doc. Grab something to trash, which will be stage. Let's see how he follows up on this. Every time he mutters an L, he summons it. True. Exactly what I was planning on happened. Ah, he does have Lightning Dragon. Okay. So now I need a 5-cost Kuzan. Let's go. Easy. This is where we do start going live. The Burgess is pretty big, so I could also go for that route, but killing an L here is more important. After this, I'll have 2 rested Augurs, and he has nothing. And I still have 2 life. Okay, so he counters out. Okay, so he's going for the race here. Augur. No second Vari, huh? Probably just 2k. Do I turn off on plays? I think one more turn. One more turn, we leave him with shitty options. I'm not gonna play Kuzan, let's be real. I'm just gonna go for 10 costs. We trashed one early on because we needed to. Another Enel, god damn. But I don't think he has double Lightning Dragon. I guess it doesn't matter because we're not playing Black Hole anyway, so. Okay, so now we have Black Hole. I could kill it and swing live 2 times. I'd have a bunch of extra Dawn left, which I guess the Kuzan would be convenient for. Maybe trashing Karibu is the play in case I find Black Hole, but I did already use 2, not too many. Or I just play 10 cost, but then the Enel accumulates. We can. Putting him down to 3 life isn't a lot. It's not that big of an impact. He's unable to really build up much of a threat. And I still keep the 10 cost for next turn. I'll keep the counter. I have enough cards in hand. I can do 4, so I have 6. So I can do like 8, 9 or something. I'll leave him on plays next turn. He can do his searches. Sad that he countered the first one. They rarely do, but I guess it plays out in his favor this time around. I don't want to only have the teach, because he knows I have the teach, so if I trash the Karibu, he can kill with the 6k swing. Okay, what now? No Enel. Blocker maybe? Yeah, that is the most annoying one. Shura? Shura would be like, what the fuck? Okay, Ohm. Do I stun the Ohm or the Doc? The Sanji. Probably still Sanji. Because Sanji does give him a free block, so I'd rather him not. He'll have 2 swings. He'll have 3 swings. So now I have to be a bit more careful. If I play 10 okay, Black Hole. I don't think Black Hole is worth it here. Killing Sanji isn't that big of a priority. Okay, I could play Kuzan, grab something like a Devon, but he's bound to have Althor, maybe some reduction. Yeah, if I can't kill Ohm, then he just needs a Mamara gun, because he does the minus 1000. So after we play Teach, we stun one of his things. We can't play Kuzan, so we're not going to. We're just gonna take the counter. I'll be able to counter out of an 8k swing. So I stun Sanji and I have a blocker. Now, if he just swings, ignore removal of Teach. He's difficult to remove, so we just swing. Then I only need to counter 1 swing, and he cannot swing 9 that many times with 2000 attack base. So we need to go through the options where he does manage to get rid of Teach. The first one, Divine Departure, puts us to 4. And then he can rest us. He can even swing with Ohm. But that does cost all his Dawn, then his leader can't really swing very big, and we live. So with Teach, we survive. We go 5, 6, 6. We get some cards from his hand, probably only 2, but we do put him to 2 life. I need to make like progress on his life so that I actually have theoretically enough swings to kill him if I were to just attach all my Dawn to like Leader and Teach or something, right? Yeah, so the other option he has aside from Divine Departure is Gamma Knife, but 1 isn't enough. He'd need 2 Gamma Knives, which use 4 of his Dawn, and he needs to start with it, so it deramps as well, so it uses even more. I guess there's a hypothetical where he deramps with Gamma Knife to 7, Lightning Kitten to 6, and then with Ohm to 5. But I could block the Ohm swing. If he starts with the Ohm swing, it's a bit awkward. Just because I have to consider whether or not I want to block it. Because if I don't, and then he hits me with Gamma Knife, just 1 Gamma Knife into Lightning at 10, he could then Mamaragon. But all that D-ramp, like, he wants to do all that D-ramp after swinging. So I just block the first swing and then counter one of the others. We should get an event from him here, too, actually. I don't know what he's thinking about so deeply. Just counter, bro. You're not going to go down to 1 life, so use... I guess he might be wondering which events to throw away. Because he might have, stuff like Elthor, um, what's it called? Lightning Kitten as well. Oh, Vari. Annoying. But one way or another, it's 2 cards. Most problematic thing would probably be like when it comes to his actual turn. Lightning Dragons would be just a massive problem. So he does use 1k10. A Lightning Dragon would be a massive problem just because he gets to deal with the augurs so freely. Mm, there are like a very few select routes where he can kill me, but it's basically impossible. I think it might just be fully impossible. Even with Gamma Knife, free double reduction. Gamma Knife still does -1, right? So he'd use 3 down for that. Now he has 3 down left. That's enough to pump up the Ohm. I guess I would need to counter 2 swings from that point on, huh? He could swing like 7, I could do 2-1, and then he'd need to do like 6-6. It's basically impossible. Senior Pink grabs Mumragon? Oh, Lightning Dragon, okay. Annoying. But it is not a lot of tempo. He gets his buffed attack, which I block, and then his normal attack, which I counter. I then come in with Teach Augur. I have enough to kill him when it comes to swings, but he has so many cards in hand that 10, 11, 12 probably won't be enough. 2k, 2k, 2k is enough to deal with it. Especially if he adds a Mumragon to it, you know, then he's always getting out of it. The right play in that scenario is another 10 cost, so we swing like 5-6, we get a card or two. We start with 5 to see if he like counters, because if he blocks with Sanji, then we swing into Sanji. So we start 5 and then 6. He presumably counters out of 1 or both. Probably both. Then we play 10 cost, we stun Senior Pink. And now he has more swings than before, namely 4. But we also have 2 blockers. So in that state, we'd only need to counter one thing. Yeah, I guess I guess this is annoying because he gets to not rest his character. Because it would just get blocked. The 10 cost would be good here. If I don't find 10 cost, it's a problem. Even if I find 10 cost, it's close, so. Mm. Okay. He swings? What? No. Smartest NL player. He was just like, oh my god. Revelation, I'm a genius. What if I don't swing? Oh my god. Okay, so I'll use Doc to kill one of these. Unless I just take Teach. If I take, like, if I use Lafitte to find like a 6 cost, there's a good chance it gets reduced and killed by something like Ohm. So, while Doc would be fun, if I get Lafitte to find another Doc, I shoot the 1 costs and I swing a bit. I still need to like counter out of bigger swings now, so 10 costs is just better every time. Now we go 5-6. Okay, it gets the Mumragon. Will you swap to Black Yellow Teach once it comes out, or stay with Black Teach? I'm staying with Black Teach. I'll try. I'll try it. I'm sure it'll be fun for a little bit, but it's nowhere near as well of a designed deck as Mono Teach is. It's gonna be quite strong, I'm sure, and I'm sure it'll also be fun. It's not like the leader ability is super brain dead. Your choices of redirection matter: when, how, what you trash, what you do with your life when you have stuff like the Shiryu. Mm, so I'm sure there'll be some skill expression within it. But 8's still not as gonna be as good as Siege. It's still a yellow deck. The black color is for decoration, basically. It's a yellow deck. They didn't even bother to print a single black card for it. They have like little tidbits like Shiryu, put something from your trash in, or the searcher lets you pick a card from your trash, but it's like that's far from enough of making it a black deck. Okay, now so I can kill the Sanji if I want here. If I do that, he'll have 3 swings against my Teach and 1 life. But I'd be rid of the Sanji. If I don't do that, he has the Sanji, which is difficult to kill anyways, but it's easier to counter out of. Makes it more likely to survive. But if Sanji lives, then we're against 2 life and Sanji again the following turn, and we won't be able to kill him, even with the second 10 cost. I guess if we black hole it, then how many do we have left? None. So there's no black hole option. We always kill Sanji here. Sure, we slightly increase our chances of death, but there's no choice. This way we make progress towards killing an L. Next turn, as the board is now, he's dead, right? Like very, very, very dead. So he has to change a good amount of stuff. Lightning Dragon would be a huge pain in the ass. He's already played 2 though. Yeah, so at the moment I have 5 swings and he would need to counter out of 3. And we'll see how much he's able to reduce that. Probably a good chunk, but I think I can probably get it to a point where he would still need to counter out of 2 things. I guess that happens if he just adds 1, if he like stuns 1 augur or kills 1 or plays a blocker. So I guess it's not that difficult for him to put it down to needing to counter 1. But if it's the teaches that survive, then what did he take? If it's the teachers that survive, he'd need to counter out of like 12, 13, 14, which he won't be able to. Okay, so he gets the Lightning Dragon from Tranquil. So he basically does yeah, similar play. Same play as last time. So he does get to freeze with that, but it does cost his Dawn, which means he can't play another blocker. So unless he top decked another Lightning Dragon. Huh? Gamma Knife? He wants to kill the Teach, huh? Not much I can do to prevent that. Actually, there is. If it's 7 or less, I counter, so I'm fine. Oh, he can get it lower again, huh? No, it's L Thord. It's not like he can. If I block, he can do 6, and then 1 L Thor will be enough to buff himself up to 7 and kill the Teach. I just need to guarantee it living. And if he has L Thor, it's not guaranteed. It will die, guaranteed. So the right play here is always to counter out. It was 6 on 6. What the fuck am I doing? Why did I drop 2 cards? It doesn't matter. It makes legit no difference. But the feat doesn't matter. There's like no 1 cost we want to kill, like Rebecca or something. There's no black holes to find. So do we take this? Does it make a difference? No, we don't take it. We just grab this. And then we win the game. No blockers. Do I have a 5 cost left in my trash? I do. I can grab Devon with that if I really want to. Now he needs to counter out of 2 swings. And those will be 10, 11, 12, 12. To counter out of that, 2k, 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 he's dead. Get fucked. You just destroyed him by trashing 2 instead of 1 card. Yeah, you know, just for disrespect. What do you think about the Ziha 8 cost event, along with the 1 cost Black Vortex Yellow event? I like the Vortex as like a nice searcher. It's like just a nice searcher, nothing beyond that. The Ziha event is like a nice little bit of quality of life. It's like burn your opponent can't really get around. It's worse than I am Whitebeard because you do have to be at 10 Dawn in order to use it, so you can't like cheat out a 10 cost on 8. Now hit for 1 damage. I wonder if there's like a math world where he survives. He would need every mummer a gun, so 2, and then non-stop 2k counter. It's beautiful. Art. Art. Lightning Dragon from life. Good that he didn't see that in hand. I don't know, how much did he get to? 14,000. So if he had it, I wouldn't have been able to kill him. But we did. Get fucked, Anel. Get fucked. We have a sick win rate today. Out of like 7 games we played, we lost 1 against the Mihawk. That's very annoying, but hey. We're playing till we lose. God damn it. Divine Departure. Damn. Pudding is the best start he can have, so that's unfortunate for us, but at least we have Dog to deal with it and a Lafitte, so that we can play something on 4. Reiju, okay. Like a stage or something? No, not great. I don't want to play Caribou. Looks like he probably doesn't have Volthor, so I could play him, but probably probably he'll work to stop a swing just via 2k counter. Straight into the Anel with Elthor, 9 life and Ohm. Like, what the fuck is this, dog? I guess I need to... He has so much bodies on board that like he can just attach if he wants to. Guess I'll just swing. Frankie, oh my god, blocker after blocker. And now he just swings with a null. And then if I were to block and grab something, he could kill it with Reiju. Oh, no, he can just do that. Okay. Well, he went through 2 lightning dragons. But now Mamara oh my god. Is he gonna fucking Thor it or what? Hmm. Okay, so Augur is not the play. I just use Burgess and beat the shit out of stuff. So many events, putting the Reiju at 7 already is just disgusting. I need a dock. Maybe I'll just play double Caribou. I think it's better to keep them in hand. Is it? I don't know. Like, he used 1 Thor. I don't know if he'll have another. I might have to gamble on it. At the same time, just attaching 2 Dawn to make sure Reiju dies is the better play, I think. Guess Frankie protects it, huh? Well, something is dead. Good change of pace from the usual can't sleep on a loss. Yeah, if I lose, I'll go to sleep. It's against Enel. We won against the last Enel, so we were for a nice 1-for-1. He has like the dream Enel game. Like, you can't ask for more on Enel. It's like perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, he just played this one. The Burgess is slightly easier to defend than my life, so. I guess I can actually defend it, huh? Easy. Do I have another Burgess? No, not even a 5 cost. That 5 cost would have been a fucking blessing. But hey, Augur is something. What Myra will find 10 cost, I can see it now. Okay, Black Hole is probably the play. We kill this. And then we're at 8. It could live, but depends. If I swing like 10 into it, if I swing 12 into it, he could like Mamaragan thingy, so we're better off killing this and attaching all 5. And he would need insane luck. He would need Mamaragan into like into a 2k, into another like 1k, so that is unlikely. Somehow we cleared the board, almost. Holy shit. Can we clutch it? Lightning Dragon would really hurt, but he's probably just gonna, yeah, Lightning Dragon would hurt, but I guess he can clear everything now. We need a 10 cost. Good that we didn't find him with the last search, but Divine Departure, yeah. Oh, no, it's just the card he trashed. Okay, yeah, he sadly he can kill both things. His order, yeah, I guess it didn't matter. Okay, so we got the 10 cost. We even get to keep a card. We do need to make progress on his life now, so we'll do that. 10 cost, dada, pass. If I win this, this would be insane. Dude, another Enel? That's his fucking, isn't that just like a 4th Enel? He already attached the Dawn, right? What's this at? 11. He can go to 12. No. Into Burgess probably. What do we draw? Black Hole? Okay, that's hilarious. I just do Augur Black Hole then, right? That is undeniably the funniest thing to do here. Uh, I guess I kill Reiju. The Enel will kill Teach, sadly. Mm, but he would be rid of, I would be rid of most of his stuff. No stage, by the way. Mm-hmm. 5 Kuzan must have. Quite expensive IRL, but is it worth it? Yeah, it is. 5 cost Kuzan is like one of the least negotiable cards in the deck. Like you need Burgess, you need 5 cost Kuzan, you need 10 cost Teach, you need Stage. Absolutely mandatory. Sucks. The deck of a 5 cost, a playset of 5 cost is 45 bucks, really? Damn. And again, he has just enough to kill Augur. He just has things again and again. Do I take Dock? I could take Augur Dock. More card draw. Burgess is really big. If I play Augur Dock, I don't have enough to kill an L. Oh, if I swing, then he can counter, huh? Mm. Mm. If I play Burgess, which I want to, I can only swing 10 and he can counter, and then he has 4 swings and he just kills me. If I use Dock, I don't play Augur. I guess I can play Augur Dock to kill Frankie. And then and then swing 7 life. He'll have a null. He'll be able to kill stuff relatively freely. Mm. Would leave the Augur standing. Mm. If I swing 7, like, so if I swing 12 into a null, he can probably counter out of it. So, yeah. Augur Dock to shoot Frankie, or just Dock and play Augur naturally to have an extra swing. I guess in both scenarios I can swing 7 to see how it acts. Okay, so he tanks it. Mm hmm Frankie gives him an extra swing, but Augur dies. So I think I just keep the Augur active. Carl, you need more carrots to improve your draws and performance. You are right. Let me mute for a moment so I can really munch on some carrot. How do you not hate yourself playing this fucking deck? Really, tell me. By the way, first stage I've seen. Fucking 25 cards into it with even more because of fucking searches. That's my first stage. And he has another fucking Shura. What is this shit? Of course, teaches my fucking life. I can't counter out of this. Yeah, like Mamaragan there. Like if he doesn't, for example, have Mamaragan, maybe I could just kill him, Black Hole Frankie and go like 8-9. No, that wouldn't work. But yeah, just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Look at this shit. He has less cards in his deck than I do. And I have trashed like 3 My Eras or something. 4, I've used all of them. He just played all those cards. 1 My Era is 4 cards of the deck. He just plays 4 cards. For less Dawn, to be honest. Like, it's 4 Ohms, 3 Puddings. He has fucking played 5 Anels. There's this, double Mummergan, double Lightning Dragon, triple Lightning Attend to just, do everything for free. And fucking 2 Shuras, 3 Frankies, like everything. Everything. Jesus fucking Christ, now I get the 2 stages, great. This is really, really when I needed it. I, I, th- th- oh my god, dude. Go fuck yourself. No, no, no. I'll upgrade that to kill yourself. Would he have died? No. 8-9 wouldn't have killed him. He had enough counter events. This is so fucking stupid. Why is this a thing? And it doesn't even take any skill. You can just fucking button mash shit. And of course, if you do like the right combo, which might be a specific amount of cards, you'll be like in a fractionally stronger position than if you played any of the other combos. But the other combos would also work because of course they do. You don't have a cost. There's no cost to playing the effect, which means you don't need to pick what route you go. You just go all of them. That's how fucking design works. You need to pay shit to get effects. But no, a Nell or a Special Boy actually gets the opposite. You get rewarded for doing free effects. Fucking hell, dude. How do you play a game like that as a Nell and not just how do you look at yourself in the fucking mirror afterwards? It's like fuck, dude. And there's like no can we at least fucking nerf it next set or something? Or are they just gonna be like, well, we made one deck that counters it, so now it's on only the number 2 or 3 deck in the meta. It just gets countered by the number 1 and 2 deck, so it's not that good. It absolutely shits on every other deck that exists in the world like 80% of the time, but technically it's weak against the number 1 meta deck, so it's not that good. Fuck off. Play Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? Very true. Yeah, all Anel players get sent to Yu-Gi-Oh. That would be just a blessing. Anel is such a trash deck. Yes, it fucking is. That's the spirit, Carl. Thanks, Joe. You've motivated me. Everything I play just gets Mamaragant and Kittened and Dragon. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's absurd. Carl's gonna switch to yellow teach and the world will burn. I'll just make like I'll just do it on the side. I'll just be playing teach, mono teach, living my best life, playing a good leader, and then just uh on a side account, just kind of parallel duo leveling. Uh level the black yellow account. Would be sad. Would be sad if it works. Uh but that's just ooh, iced tea. I want some. Blessing. I'm happy I won the first game against NL. The game looked so horrible against this NL, like it was like fucked. He was so ahead, and then somehow we clutched it back with swings, and then he just used the fact that he had 20 fucking cards to play. I'm not exaggerating. Just play like 20 cards, and in the end, no beating that. Ugh. Bro, have a stream and find blue yellow Nami against all on Nels and rage bait them? What? I don't understand what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Bro, have a stream and play blue yellow Nami. Like I will be the blue yellow Nami against all the NLs and rage bait them. Just play Nami, just I become a Nami main. I absolutely shit on the entire meta. I'm like the number one guy in the ladder just to kill an L, right? And I myself dominate the meta, and I impact the meta so much that the win rate of an L against Nami goes down so far, and just in general, that Anel falls out of favor because of me, because of Nami, right? Then, then we sneak back in with the Mono Teach and shit on all the Namis that are now coming out of the woodwork and like literally every deck. Because the only thing we really lose to is Anel. Would be fucking genius. Would need coaching from the Nami goat to do that. Who the fuck is the Nami goat? Flame the more, call flame, flame, flame. Dude, it's deserved, man. How do you like even somebody who would try to defend the NL's position wouldn't even attempt. Like if I ranted at them or raged, right? They wouldn't even attempt to defend NL in the cards because they know they can't. It's a losing battle. They would just be like, "Oh, you're being excessively negative." Like they can't even defend the deck. All they would attempt to do is separate the player from the deck they chose to play and be like, well, you shouldn't be mean to the player, right? Which in itself already acknowledges that the shit I say about Enel is true. And they're just like and then saying like you're not responsible for what deck you play, like, it's just the meta, so you do it. That's like people committing war crimes, killing kids or whatever, being like, oh, my superior like ordered me to do it. Like that doesn't dodge you out of all fucking responsibility for doing what you did. And then like whether you kill kids or choose to play Null and ranked, like it's basically the same. So just don't. There's a bunch of blue yellow Nami at my local, no purple Nl. Damn, bro, fuck 'em up, dude. Bring out the teach, fuck 'em up. The average NL crash out. Dude, come on, man. It's like it's justified. Least justified NL crash out. Most diabolical comparison. Alright, look, that might have been a harsh comparison, but purple NL players are IDF soldiers. My local has like 4 purple NL players. It's so bad. Yeah, it's rough. We have like 1, maybe 2. They're both good players, and like the locals isn't that big, but it's still a pain because like for example, on like yesterday at the local, I got to the final and it was up against Purple and L, and lost, which sucks. Mm, got lost to a Mamara gun counter combo, but like the player is good and the deck is good, so if I want to win the tournament, the chance that I play against him increases every round, right? Which is unfortunate. No, that comparison's accurate actually. I would agree. I would agree. Now, we had the nice 3-hour stream. We had the tournament in which we did quite well in. Just barely lost to fucking Mihawk with stupid, like, I think just that Laboon swing. The fact that we had no 2Ks meant we were just too low too early. And then he can do his green slop freeze shit. Flooding the board with 1 and 2Ks to kill us down. Ugh. Really annoying. And then we played some ranked, beat up some dude. The Nami got fucking raped. Like, that was one of the most dominant wins against Nami I've had in a bit. Like, we win most of the games. I'd say I win like 80% of my games against Nami. Um, and you just have a solid tendency for how those games go. how you start to, take control of the board, slowly whittle down their HP, and then suddenly you just kill them at the end with like Teach and Burgess, etc. But this one was just like he could get no foothold into the game. He got annihilated. And then getting matched against a Nell and winning the first match, also kind of nice. Plus, you guys are here, which is always a buff. Maxtra Grand Battle the other night, 4 Nels were undefeated going to round 4 and finals was Nelmer. That's just how it is. Alright, boys, I'm gonna turn off the stream. Thanks to you all guys, especially those that stayed for the entire 3 hours. Um, I think I'm gonna upload an analysis of the regional teach game that happened yesterday. And I'll see you on the Discord or in the next video.